So are we surprised to see the price of Bitcoin coming this low? No, we are not. Why? Because we were already expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue with this downtrend as soon as it loses the support around 21,500, 21,600 range. And you can see, guys, when we lost the support around that area, the price started showing this free fall. But please, guys, please be careful because it might not be over yet. I mean, the price objective from this rising trend line is still sitting around 18,000. So this is where we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to get gravitated before choosing a trend duration, because I know many might say, hey, this simple trend line does not decide the fate of Bitcoin. That's true, but in the past price action, when we found a very similar scenario unfolding here, I showed you yesterday as well, when the price of Bitcoin was forming a very similar movement, higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern after a long downtrend, and when we broke the key line of support, the price started showing this weakness, and this downtrend here also ended when we reached the price objective from this rising trend line. From this top till the rising trend line, that was our price objective. This is exactly where we came, and after approaching around that area, we started showing some support and even a rally of almost 46%. And this is exactly why I was warning you, maybe in the medium short term, the price of Bitcoin could also be getting gravitated towards the price objective from this rising trend line before it chooses a trend duration. And now you can see, guys, this is exactly where we are heading. But please be careful, because according to this ascending channel, the upper line was a very strong line of resistance, lower line a very strong line of support. So yesterday I showed you guys, if this trend line support gets broken, then this lower trend line is where we could be getting gravitated. And right now this lower trend line is somewhere between 18,700, 18,800 range. And this was another reason why we were expecting the price of Bitcoin to come across this range before, before deciding the trend duration, either a continuation, a massive bullish movement, or a reversal like this. And not only because of this example, even according to the 2p reversal, I was shouting on top of my lungs, please be careful, because the price is forming this bearish reversal pattern. Yes, this bearish reversal pattern was also clearly indicating us in the past price action, after losing the key line of support, the price has started this downtrend. And if you look at the 2B reversal top or 2B reversal pattern, it played out perfectly, and also indicating maybe the coming days could be favoring the shorts. Yes, because according to this example, the price objective was around 20,000 and even lower. And now looking at the previous example, maybe around 18,000 is where we could be getting gravitated before, before it chooses a trend duration here in this manner. And why, those who watch my video from 1st of March, I was very clear. This is the narrowest CPR what I've seen in a while, and narrow CPR, narrow monthly CPR means volatile month, and I was very clear about that. And now you can see the reason why I was telling you that this month could be very volatile month. So please do not over leverage yourself. And now this is exactly what unfollowed, and price is also breaking the support line. So for this month of March, according to the CPI indicator, leading indicator, the next monthly S2 support line is lining around 19,400, and the worst case target for this month is lining around 17,500. But what could the price of Bitcoin also do? A small wick here towards 19,000, and then again start showing this bullishness. This could also happen, but it will depend more on the S&P 500 chart. S&P 500 is still holding the support, which previously acted as one of the strongest line of resistance, is still holding the price. So if we break below this trend line, then guys, then we will be very confident the price of Bitcoin is going to go lower. I mean, get attracted towards this 18,000 range before it chooses a trend duration. So that's why, guys, we want the price of S&P 500 to hold this key line of support. And not just only this one here, even if you look at this very interesting example which you talked about, yesterday's video. So before I start talking about this, please guys, please destroy that like button if you haven't done it yet, and for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. But if you want to support me further, you know, a comment would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Now if we look at this linear chart, yesterday I was very clear. Once we lose the support which we had around 21,500, 21,600 range, the next area where we could be getting gravitated is this 20,800 in the medium short term, and could go even lower. And since the price is showing a clear sign of weakness, clear sign that we could be also getting gravitated towards this rising trend line, this green line, and the horizontal trend line which is sitting between 18,800 to 19,000 range. So that's why guys, this line here along with the horizontal trend line is definitely going to be looked as our next potential target for Bitcoin before it chooses a trend direction here like this, because we know we did talked about this dead cat bounce trading pattern. So congratulations, because it played out perfectly. So what we are going to do now, we are going to add this Williams alligator indicator and switch this time frame into daily time frame, because according to this Williams alligator indicator, even though this is a lagging indicator, it was very helpful in the past price action. Now in a daily time frame, this is a bearish crossover, bullish crossover, when we see the green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom like this. Bearish crossover when the blue line starts appearing at the top and green line at the bottom. So this is exactly what is unfolding. I mean, a bearish crossover. And if you also look at this MACD was already bearish. RSI line again below 50 level, and even the T3CCI indicator, as you can see here, is in a negative territory, flashing weakness. So what I want you guys to understand, maybe there could be some relief rally, price again coming to test the resistance from this area before continuing this downtrend here in this manner, before finally choosing a trend direction. But in a bigger time frame, this chart here in a monthly time frame is clearly indicating the capitulation phase is not over yet, because we failed to break out of this falling trend line, this long-term resistance line, and also failed to break out of this 200 weekly moving average. Yes guys, the price of Bitcoin has failed to break out of this key line of resistance, and it is also indicating maybe we could see more range bound, maybe we could see some more pullback before price finally start breaking out of this key line of resistance and also ending this capitulation phase. Because we know, we even talked about the psychology of market cycle, where I showed you when the price of Bitcoin was in a downtrend, we were expecting the price of Bitcoin to show a very similar movement. If this here is going to be a continuation pattern invalidating this psychology of market cycle, then we are not allowed to get rejected around the 25,000 range. We came there for more of a double top type of formation, and now we are starting to show weakness, just like as shown here in an example. You can see double top and then a continuation here to the downside to form a new low, new low before price starts forming an actual accumulation phase, and also before starting a new marker phase. So as you can see guys, things are looking very interesting. But for us right now, we should definitely focus on this S&P 500 chart, because we know if S&P 500 starts breaking this key line of support and re-enters inside this descending broadening wedge, then we are in big trouble. But if S&P 500 holds this line and shows some sort of a consolidation around that area, that means maybe the price in the medium short term could show some relief rally, because this was a very clear sell-off. So we could see some relief rally, price again coming across 20,000, even 21,000, before showing another bearish movement here like this. So this is also one probability you should keep in mind. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.